Warning, the following program contains spoilers. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned.
In this real-life catastrophe, I'd rather live in an RPG. In this real-life catastrophe, I'd rather live in an RPG. Creating who I want and how I want to be. There'd be no rent or power bills, I'd just go out and hone my skills. Defeating enemies for gold and XP.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Gouda Times!
It's a Gouda Time.
Gouda Times! I didn't do the Gouda Time thing.
I didn't do the Gouda Time thing either, I forgot. No, sorry.
I'm Colby.
I'm Megan.
And we're filming here in the super fragrant Cheese Boy Comics.
Fragrant.
There
were just lots of boys in here.
So, what's the big news this week?
Well, there's not really big news, or I guess it really depends on if you get excited about this sort of thing or not. I watched the trailer for iZombie.
Oh, I saw that as well.
Mm.
I actually even read the comic a couple years ago when, at least, I guess it's a long ongoing series, but I read the first trade.
And how was that?
I wasn't the biggest fan.
Yeah, I so far from the trailer of the show, I'm not excited.
She's a zombie without being a zombie?
She's like a zombie that can walk and talk and doesn't decay, and she's pretty, and
she is pretty.
She is very pretty. I might watch it just because she's pretty.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
And she works with the police, and she gets special senses from eating people's body parts.
Oh man, that sounds so familiar. Chew.
Yeah.
Chew?
Chew?
Chew. But not as good. I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna knock it until I try it. I'll watch it and see, but I don't have high hopes for it really.
Well, sometimes when you go in with really low hopes, it makes it really good.
Pacific Rim comes to mind.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, I was not enjoying. I did not want to go see that movie. I was like 0 expectation, -10 expectation, whatever, and then watched the movie and I was like, damn it, this is a good movie. Ah. All right, so let's talk about picks of the week.
Oh, there was so much good stuff that came out this week. Howard the Duck, of course, I loved and you hated.
Yeah.
But the sleeper hit, in my opinion, was Action Comics. Superman, often a little lackluster because he's just too good. He's too much the Boy Scout. Of course, they just had the comic where Superman went Super Saiyan. He all went Goku. And that was a little ridiculous. I mean, everybody loved it. Yay! Yeah, after all these years, he's got new power.
He goes Super Saiyan?
He goes Super Saiyan.
Oh.
But
awesome.
Forget that. The new Action Comics was with the Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure movie variant cover.
Didn't Bill and Ted also come out with a number one this week?
Also came out this week.
Yeah, did you read that?
I did, and it was like the movie, so that was
Oh, yeah. So was that your number 2 pick?
No, Howard the Duck was got to be number 2.
Oh my god! And then number 3 was Bill and Ted.
Yeah, and I liked the Guardians. The Guardians team up part 2 came out this week, and
yeah,
that's still going.
Yeah.
But yes, the Action Comics really quirky, really fun. He goes to Bizarro World, and Bizarro gets bit by Doomsday and gets the Doomsday bug, and hilarity ensues. It was fantastic.
I should probably read it.
Big thumbs up to whoever it was that wrote that. I don't know.
Okay, so mine's a little less exciting, I guess. Except the comic was really good. Southern Cross. It's another Image comic, I think. Oh, let me check on that real quick.
It is.
It was?
Yes.
It was Image because it had the cool thing in the eye. Okay, I wanted to make sure because sometimes Image and IDW and Boom I'll put out really good stuff, and so sometimes I get them all mixed up. Sorry. Anyway, so it's an Image comic, And it's about this girl that goes onto the space station because she's going to this place called Titan, which is like another planet or like maybe a moon or something, to investigate the death of her sister. And like she's only going to be on the space station ship thing for like a couple of days, but she has like this bunkmate or whatever. And I don't know, it's like a serious comic, and there's like a little twist at the end that I won't tell you about.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I can't, like, it'll ruin the whole thing for it if you do. And there was a twist at the end that I was not expecting at all, and it actually made the comic into like, oh, this is going to be a space murder mystery, into this is a space murder mystery fantasy sci-fi thing. This is awesome. Like, instead of just like, hey, it's in the future and, you know, there's a murder and it happens and yay. Like, because that sounds really boring. But no, it turns it into like total sci-fi, like, fantasy thing. I don't know. It was just really cool. I really liked it. So I would suggest it.
Excellent.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I want to once again say big thumbs up to DC with the movie, all the movie variant covers.
Oh yeah,
all
they
of them this
were really
week
good.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
This is by far my favorite month of variant covers.
Agreed.
By far.
Yeah. My favorite one is not out yet, but I can't wait for Aquaman. This is gonna be awesome. So awesome.
Totally.
Anyway, so now a word from our sponsors.
Ah, didn't see you there. Come on down to Cheeseboy Comics, where we have an assortment of snacks. Like this Twinkie.
Welcome back, everybody. And real quick, before we get into everybody's favorite segment, I have to say they did the announcement of who's going to be Aquaman, and he looks awesome.
He totally does look awesome. Yes.
Okay.
I hope people cosplay him now, because like
Totally.
Aquaman.
And they totally will.
Well, yeah. Well, like Aquaman was totally like a pansy for a long time, and then he got like his hand cut off, and now he has like a water hook hand, and it's like so freaking awesome. And in Injustice, oh wait, is it Injustice? Yeah, no, the video game, he's freaking amazing. He's like the strongest character. He just has like this trident thing, and he like stabs you from far away, and then you can't even.
Attack where a shark, like,
yes,
like the big
lots
giant,
of sharks.
The big giant
Yep,
shark.
yeah, it's awesome.
The scary mouth.
I would be I'd be bounty hunter. I couldn't think of anything funny to say.
So you wouldn't be part of the Empire and support the government who's trying to make the world a better place?
No.
The galaxy a better place for everybody?
No.
Or you could be a rebel who hates the government and wants to overthrow them and keeps undermining the government from within?
No.
No, instead you would just be like, give
Give me
some-
the credits.
Give me the credits.
Give me the credits.
I will run some parsecs in. Yeah.
Yep. The only reason why I answer so quickly is because, like, I've totally thought about this. And, it's going to show you how nerdy I am for a minute, just a second. I used to write stories, like, fan fiction. I was young once, so I used to write fan fiction about Star Wars. And every time that I did, it was always about bounty hunters and about, like, you know, like, smugglers and stuff. The Jedi Sith thing, even though I know that it's like the main basis of Star Wars, has never been like. It's not the interesting part to me. The interesting part is like going to all the worlds and seeing all the aliens and seeing all the creatures. And I think to do that, you would have to be someone like a bounty hunter or a smuggler or like some sort of traveler or whatever. Like just some regular person. Like you can't be Sith and you can't be Jedi because you're always so focused on you're focused because you're so focused.
Wasn't Sith or Jedi
or whatever. No, I'm sorry, Rebel or whatever. Either way, they're so focused on one thing that
I think everybody who's there, who's working like in all the towns and everything, none of them are rebels. They're not trying to overthrow the government. No, you have freedom to do pretty much whatever you want as long as you follow the law in the Empire.
Empire scum.
No, only the rebels call them that because the rebels want to overthrow them.
That's okay.
'cause
It's rebel scum
they
too.
They don't like following the rules. They're the troublemakers.
Yeah.
They're the ones who are like, oh, look at all the people who spent all this time to build a giant spaceship planet. Let's go bomb it and blow it up.
Well, they, in their defense, they did blow up a planet with it.
Right, a planet of rebels.
No.
So
it wasn't even a planet of rebels.
It was the United States,
no,
and
wasn't.
we shot a little missile at
to Canada.
Canada at the terrorists.
No, you didn't. No, if you're gonna use it, it's gonna be the United States just blew up Canada.
Because stupid Princess Leia said Canada's where all the terrorists live,
No.
and we were dumb enough to believe her.
No. They blew up a planet because one person said one thing. Nice. Good job.
We were trying to find the terrorists.
No, they're dumb.
I mean, the rebels, whatever. Same thing.
So I see where you stand on this.
It's one of the few movies that they really, really encourage you to root for the bad guys.
Yeah.
And by the end of the movie, you're so excited that the bad guys are winning that you forget that you're rooting for them. But the government stands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. I don't care about government in
I'm all about the monies.
No, like in any way, shape, or form. Like, I don't care. Maybe that's why I want to be like a bounty hunter or a smuggler or something. Because just like, I don't care. I don't care enough to be with or against them. I think that's what it is. I'm just like, let me do my own thing. Whatever. I'm not hurting you. It's like.
Okay, real quick, totally off the question. In my head, you were all like, at the beginning of this question, you said, I'm a nerd. I used to write fanfic. And all I could think about is the daughter of Bob's Burger, and you're writing fanfic about kissing zombies and riding on unicorns. Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Good night. Okay.
179 AD was when we hit the waves. But we needed a beach, and so we chose our base. But with the bigger waves, would be really keen. So I said, hey, try out.
Today's episode is brought to us by Boar's Head Chipotle Gouda Cheese. Is a Gouda cheese. I went up to the lady at the little deli counter at Smith's, our local Smith's right here, and I was like, we do a podcast, and I need some Gouda cheese. And I don't know really, she didn't really get it. I was like, I'm tired of like picking cheese and all the stuff you have over here, I already have, and I didn't get to go shopping to find us fun cheese. I'm like, so pick us something funky. And she was like, this is my favorite cheese in the whole cabinet. So that's what we're eating. But it's sliced.
And if you guys ever have a cheese that you find that sounds really disgusting or something that you really, really want Colby to eat, because, you know,
Colby and Megan to eat?
I might not eat it if it's really gross, but you should totally bring it by the store or send us a link or to, like, where we can find it or whatever, and we'll totally do it.
Don't do something disgusting with it, like leave it in your backpack in the back of your car for 3 weeks, because...
Because he's done that before, so he'll still eat it.
It's not that spicy at all. Did you grab the spicy piece?
You started laughing and I couldn't do it anymore.
Did you shoot?
I was just...
Tea out your nose?
No, I was just gonna keep drinking until it was all gone. And she started laughing and
Well, continue drinking again, I'll edit it. It'll be like 3 hours later.
Spicy cheese. Why would you do that?